Here we have a 2017 on a 67 registration, Yutong TC9, 34-seat executive coach. So we are just outside Luton Airport this afternoon at Coach Hire for You, stroke Theobald's, stroke whatever else, looking at this very well presented TC9. She's just come back from having quite a bit of cosmetic work, just getting her ready to present for sale. Wheel trim's fitted as well, just tidies her up a bit. Odd bits and bobs. That mirror glass needs changing, that's pennies. We don't need to worry about that. Power operated rear continental doors fitted. I do actually think this colour, because it's not too light of a silver, really suits this vehicle, especially like the black trims around the driver's window, black mirrors and so on. Really looks smart, you know, compared to a normal white TC9. Reverse cameras fitted. Under the bonnet, Euro 6 Cummins ISB 6.7 engine. That's driven through a ZF Ecolife fully automatic gearbox. Back down the near side again, she's all good. As you can see, we've got parallel opening lockers with a reasonable amount of luggage space. You know, I would imagine you'll get a full load on there as long as you've not got too many bags. The biggest issue really is the low head clearance for the driver. It's not an easy thing to load, but luggage wise she's all right. You know, as I say, you might have to think about it, but you'll get it in. As we jump on board, very tidy inside this. Okay, 34 reclining seats with 3-point seat belts. Now they're finished in this champagne leather, which is a bit of an Achilles heel for this product, because you get into some of these and they haven't been looked after, and this leather ages very quickly. Very quickly. However, this one, different story altogether. This doesn't look old at all. To be honest, you could go on as far as to say it looks like it's had a midlife trim, even though it hasn't. The seats are in great condition. Rear floor mounted toilets fitted. If you wanted something for hot drinks, I'm sure the guys at AD would be able to make something that fits there. We've got trays to the seat backs. We've also got USB connectors at every seat and 240 volt sockets interspersed throughout the saloon. They're not at every seat, they're about every other on either side. We're fully air conditioned, working like a dream. We've also got carpet to the aisle. We're wired for DVD with one power operated drop down monitor. And then down at the business end, I forgot to check this, no, that's plugged in. Sometimes they have radio mics. This one obviously hasn't, or it's had it replaced. But business end, let's have a look. Well laid out dash on this product, I have to say. Dash is all in good order, there's nothing missing, no holes. Obviously, apart from that little one there that's not sure what that was, but just wants a blanking plate if you wanted to sort that out. That's about £3.8 to replace. I would say the driver's seat has been recovered, because she's pretty much looking like brand new. Mileage, not 330,000 kilometres, so she's not worked tremendously hard for her age. You've got lane departure warning, automated emergency braking system and adaptive cruise control. Fridge in the dashboard and standard Yutong ironing board fitted, which if you wanted to you could use that as a cruise seat. But I have to say, listen, I look at a lot of vehicles, as you know, and I find with this product, I'm not going to say something bad here, but they get to a certain age and they've either aged very badly or they've aged phenomenally well. There's no, I never seem to find that middle ground. I would say this has aged phenomenally well. Those seats are great and they look smart. It brightens the coach. You know, when you have black leather in a small vehicle like this, it'll darken it. This doesn't. Very, very tidy little coach this, and the metallic paint job in what's not quite a graphite but also not quite a silver. What we're saying, gunmetal grey, I don't know. All in all, just finishes it off. So to recap, it's a 2017 on a 67 registration. Yutong TC9 34 seat midi coach.